everybody. Welcome to my journey and to another Taste of Home collab. You know that Joan over at Rise and Shine, Suburban Homestead, and myself started doing these, how many ever months back. And it's been a while since we've done one, so we thought, well, we'll pick it up and do another one. This time it's the Taste of Home 2011 issue. And I think it was called Main Dishes, maybe? So, what I chose is a barbecue chicken baked potato. And when I told David that, he said, on a baked potato? I said, yep, on a baked potato. Listen, we'll try new things to a point. We're not very adventuresome in our eating, but this sounded really good, so I wanted to give it a try. What was I going to say? Oh, I always like to have the recipe written and on my website when I put my video up, but I messed up. I was supposed to make this yesterday, but I didn't realize until late in the day that it was supposed to be in the crock pot. I had forgot that important little tidbit. And I have a lot to do tonight. We're going to get Sebastian tomorrow, so I got things I need to take care of for that. And I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to get it up as soon as I can. So if you want to try this recipe, just kind of listen along. There's not very many ingredients, and it's very easy to follow. You mix up a sauce and pour some chicken into a crock pot and bake some potatoes. So that's it. Be sure and go check out Joan's video when you get through with mine, if you hadn't already been there. And if you came from her channel, welcome to mine if you've never been here. So, all right, let's start cooking. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is get our chicken ready. And I'm doing half the recipe because 4 breasts is going to be way too much for me and David, and we don't need the leftovers. So I have 2 split chicken breasts, and I cut off the rib cage so they fit in here nicer. We want to sprinkle them with garlic powder, and then top with 1 large red onion cut into rings. And we'll just separate those around. Those will cook down and be really good. Now let's go to the other side and mix together our sauce. All right, you can probably see my book over here on the side because I'm cutting this in half and I'm trying not to get mixed up. But I needed honey barbecue sauce, half a bottle, and that's what I had. So what I have in here, I need a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. And I just went ahead and put it in here since we're finishing the bottle out to get out the rest of the sauce. Just extra flavor. And then we need a 1/2 cup of Italian dressing. This is the one I'm using. Then 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. A tablespoon of liquid smoke, and I have like 4 different kinds. Today I'm going to use pecan. I just thought that sounded good, so I need a tablespoon of that. Liquid smoke is powerful, so I hope that's not too much. And then finally, 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar. And that is all for the barbecue sauce. So we'll blend it up really well. Now let's go over there and put it on the chicken. Okay, I tasted this. It's good and tangy. This is going to be really, really good. I do believe. Now we will cover this and cook it on low for 6 to 8 hours, or until your chicken's tender and it tests at least 165. It's been about 6.5, 7 hours, and this chicken is done. I'm going to try to leave these onions in here. I'm going to take it out. Oh, it's falling apart. Stuck to the bag and falling apart. Okay. I'm going to have to scoop this out with a spoon and take the meat off the bones really good because you see it's falling apart. So I'm going to do that off camera because, I mean, look, that fell out the bone. That's how tender it is. So when your meat gets done, take the chicken out, pick all the meat off the bone, and return it back to the crock pot. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, I got all the chicken shredded, and the sauce is not thick, so I guess if you want to thicken it, you could put some cornstarch water in here and maybe cook it on high or something. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to save this in here for David because he doesn't like the sauce stuff as much as I do. So I'm going to get me a little bit. I have a little baked potato here. All I did was spray it with some, I can't believe it's not butter spray. But I want a little bit of chicken and some of that juice. I did not put this in the recipe builder simply because I just didn't. When you eat it, I don't think you're going to eat the full amount of the sauce that comes with it. The chicken is 0 points, and you saw what was in the sauce, so you could add the sauce and try to divide it out if you wanted to do it that way, but I just didn't bother with it. I'll be honest with you. So there is my chicken. Now let's go over here and garnish it. The recipe says garnish it with some green onions, which I will absolutely do because I love them. I should put them on top so you can see them, how pretty they are. And blue cheese. David doesn't eat blue cheese, but I have this feta, fat-free feta on hand from something I made. He won't eat this either, but I thought, you know what? That might be pretty tasty. A little salty cheese on top of there. So how's that look? I think that looks awesome. So let me give it time to cool off. I'm going to give it a taste. I have given it a taste, and it's really good. The sauce is tangy, like you would expect out of a vinegar-based barbecue sauce. It's not like your thick, sweet sauce. It's a tangy, vinegary sauce. So if you like that kind, you'll like this. The chicken is very tender. The feta cheese on there is good. I know blue cheese will be good too because I like it. And the green onions, obviously. So this turned out really good. And it was so easy to make. Y'all saw how easy it was. So here you have it is our barbecue chicken baked potatoes. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope when you get through here, if you haven't already gone over to Joan's channel, go over there and check out her video. She already sent me a picture of it and said it is amazing. So go check that out. And we thank you for coming along with us on our Taste of Home collab. And I will see you in my next video.